Hello, and welcome to this podcast episode. We're going to talk about Mercy, Mercy, Mercy by Joe Zawinul. We'll cover the basic chord changes and the form and discuss some improvisation concepts that you can work with in your own playing. Okay, so the initial section we have B flat major triad and a little motion onto the E flat and then to the B flat 7. So that gives us a little bit of this sound. So when you're soloing or developing a solo or studying it, you can take these three notes to give you some idea of chord scales that are going to work over this, at least this measure anyway. So those notes are F, G, and A flat, right? So we're really working with kind of B flat 7. So B flat mixolydian will be something to work with there as a good starting point. We end up going to E flat major. Now we're going to have kind of a blues kind of thing going on. So we're going to think in terms of, even though we don't have this tone indicated to us, we're going to think in terms of D flat on this sound. Okay, so this would be a good starting point for you to work with. Think in terms of the collection of tones of E flat mixolydian. Okay, so this occurs for 8 measures. Well, we can also build in at just after the E flat, we can suggest a little on the F7 as well to bring us back to B flat. So maybe a beat or something like that. So that's another little thing that you can place in there. Okay, let's talk about the next 4 bars. So if you're following along on a lead sheet or on iReal Pro or something like that, we would be at measure 9 here. This section is all B flat 7 essentially. So you can again work with that initial collection of tones that we talked about as a good starting point. And just be aware there's just a little motion on the harmony here. So it goes to E flat and the B flat 7. You can decide for yourself how closely you want to outline each specific chord or not. So, and that can change throughout your solo. Okay, on this next section of the tune, we have a little bit of a walk up on the chord changes. So we have the D, so B flat over D, and then the E flat to the F, and then F sus, and then back to the B flat. And then we're going to go through that again. B flat over D, and then E flat, and then the F. Okay, so here, and really throughout, draw on your blues and B flat knowledge. Have a really good understanding of B flat mixolydian, E flat mixolydian, and F mixolydian as well. With that F9 sus sound, we want to be aware of the B flat tone versus the A tone. So the B flat is going to be part of that chord sound. If you're looking for a quick solution to work through this, try using the C minor pentatonic scale. on this sound. On the final 8 bars of the form, changes up a little bit. We have C minor and D minor, and then we're going to G minor, and then just quick little motion right from the F, just like in the melody part. So in this case, improvising over this part here, C minor and D minor, and really even the G minor and the F, you may think more in terms of B flat major as your note collection that will really sound compatible with these harmonies. Notice that the D minor 7 has an A natural. Another thing to consider is the arrangement that you're going to play either on your own or with a group. So these last 8 measures, you may try some different things, like maybe playing in unison on this part, and then maybe soloing a little bit through there, and then doing the unison again on the melody with everyone else. And then on this next section, maybe also just sticking with kind of the melody on the C minor right throughout there, and think about your arranging choices and what you want to achieve there. Thanks so much for listening to this podcast. I'll mention there is a video version to lessons and talks on the YouTube channel, and check out the recent melody guitar lesson on the YouTube channel at Fret Prince. Have a great practice session. I'll see you all in the next one.